guys, so another day, another question and answer. Anyways, so as you can see, we have a different location today and my eye is red. I don't know why. Anyways, so I'm here at the guest room because as you guys all know, La Union, it was hit by Bagyong Emong. So our house is like a mess. We got affected. I'll show you some videos, of course. There were broken glasses everywhere. Well, we weren't here when that happened, but we were woken up by a bad news when we were in China. So everyone was calling us, and it was in the middle of the night, of course. It happened at 2:30 to 3, about 3 a.m. like that. So we were woken up by the bad news of what happened to the house. But good thing everyone that were here, they were safe. That's the good news, of course. That's the most important one. Lives of, the people. Doesn't matter about the material things, of course. It's gonna be a lot of, repairing to be done. I mean, they're doing the repairs now. Some of it are already repaired and changed, especially the windows that were broken. So yeah. And what else? I'll just show you some videos, pictures of what happened. What happened to the house. And of course, there's a good news there again that we have home insurance that will cover some of the things that needs to be done or repaired here at home. So yeah, we are still blessed that we were safe. We have the means, of course, but we're not gonna forget to help other people too. So you will see it on this video too, what we did after when we got back from China. The next day we already packed some goods, and then we have distributed them too. So yeah, so we're just, of course, helping other people too. So anyways, so we're gonna do the question and answers related to what happened. So I have, of course, the questions here, my notes from my phone, and of course my new Bible, and it's a pink one, so I'm finally gonna use it. But for now, I'm using my little Bible, my pocket Bible, to read my everyday Psalms, my everyday 5 chapters. And yeah, because that's what I used when we went to China, and everything is there. I'm not using my regular Bible yet, but for this vlog, I'm gonna use my vlogging Bible. So yeah, we're gonna start. So the title of these questions is Faith in the Storm. So Bible Q&A on disasters, helping others, and holding on to hope. So first question, we're gonna go to Romans 8:22, chapter 8, verse 22. But the question is, why does God allow natural disasters to happen? So, but let's read Romans first. Romans chapter 8, verse 22. Guys, if you can hear some, noises, that's from the workers that's, repairing the house. So, chapter 22. So it says here, For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now. So, it's loud. Anyways, I hope you can hear me. So why does God allow, natural disasters like typhoon, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, wildfires, and many more? So tragedies, many are questioning if, many people are to question God's goodness because of those, disasters that's happening in the world. So it is distressing, of course, that natural disasters are often termed acts of God, while no credit is given to God for years, decades, or even centuries of, peaceful weather. So God created the whole universe and the laws of nature, and that's in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, that He created the universe. Most natural disasters are a result of these laws at work. So hurricanes, typhoons, and tornadoes are the result of divergent weather patterns, colliding. Earthquakes are the result of the Earth's plate structure shifting, and tsunami is caused by an underwater earthquake. So the Bible proclaims that Jesus holds all of nature together. So that's in Colossians chapter 1 verse 16 to 17. Let's read that. So it says here, for by Him all things were created, and in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things were created through Him and for Him, and He is before all things, and in Him all things hold together. Could God prevent natural disasters? Of course. Absolutely. Does God sometimes influence the weather? Yes, as we can see in these chapters. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 17, and then James chapter 5 verse 17, and Numbers chapter 16 verses 30 to 34. So let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 11. So it says here, then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and He will shut up the heavens so that there will be no rain, and the land will yield no fruit, and you will perish quickly off the good land that the Lord is giving you. We'll go to Numbers first, before the Numbers chapter 16 verses 30 to 34. So it says here, but if the Lord creates something new, and the ground opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belongs to them, and they go down alive into Sheol, then you shall know that these men have despised the Lord. And as soon as he had finished speaking all these words, the ground under them split apart, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up, with their households, and all the people who belonged to Korah, and all their goods. So they and all that belonged to them went down alive into Sheol, and the earth closed over them, and they perished from the midst of the assembly. And all Israel who were around them fled at their cry, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up. And fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men offering the incense. Then let's go to James James chapter 5, verse 17. Elijah was a man with a nature like ours, and he prayed fervently that it might not rain, and for 3 years and 6 months it did not rain on the earth. So it shows us that God sometimes causes natural disasters as a judgment against sin. So the book of Revelation describes many events which could definitely be described as natural disasters. So you can go to Revelation chapter 6, 8, and 16. But the question is every natural disaster a punishment from God? Absolutely not. So in much the same way that God allows evil people to commit evil acts, God allows the earth to reflect the consequences sin has had on creation. So in Romans chapter 8 verse 19 to 21 it tells us the creation waits in eager expectation for the sons of God to be revealed. For the creation was subjected to frustration not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the glorious freedom of the children of God. The fall of humanity into sin had effects on everything, including the world we inhabit. Everything in creation is subject to frustration and decay. Sin is the ultimate cause of natural disasters, just as it is the cause of death, disease, and suffering. So, the Bible doesn't hand us a clear, one-size-fits-all answer for why terrible things happen. Like, natural disasters, diseases, and suffering. But it does give us a framework to see the bigger picture. We live in a world that's undeniably broken, where things go wrong all the time. And yet somehow God is still the supreme authority. It's messy, it's hard to grasp, and it does not always make sense. But underneath it all, there's this hope of promise, or promise of hope, knowing that one day things will be made right, trusting that even in the chaos, God's still at work, patching up the cracks and making something beautiful out of it all. So hope tells us that in every disaster, natural disaster, are not the end of the story. This world, in all its chaos and brokenness, isn't the final act. There's something better coming, something worth waiting for. And in the meantime, we show up. We do what we can. We love Jesus. We serve others. We rebuild, and we live out the hope that says this is not all there is, because deep down we know something better is on the way. So yeah, there's always something after the suffering, the chaos, this pain. There's always someone that's better that's coming. And you guys know who is that? Jesus. So look at the better picture there. Yes, we are suffering right now. We had this natural disaster, But of course, as a human nature, we will rebuild, we will stand up again, we will become better. Just, have the trust and have the faith. So, okay, next question. What should we do when we see others in need? So let's go to James chapter 2, verse 15 and 16. If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, "Go in peace, be warmed and filled," without giving them the things needed for the body, what good is that? What should we do? Of course, we help them. Of course, we always help other people, even though you guys are already, even though you yourself need one too, but we are here to serve, okay, not to be served. So we've talked about that one in the previous vlogs. So yeah, we help people. There are many ways to help them. Being with them, that's free. Being with them, supporting them, also if you have extra, give food, clothing, water, drinks, or pray for them, of course. And then there are a lot of simple ways, like we've talked about it. Should I still go in depth with that? But we've talked about that one many times, how to help other people. Small ways, in your small little ways you can help. So let's go to the next question. Let's see, this is on the spot question and answer, okay? So what does the Bible say? I've talked about this one. Even though we are struggling, we can still help other people. So us, we also got affected by Typhoon Emong here in La Union. So we were not home, but I have, in China, while I was in China, I was already planning how to help, people. I've talked to officials here in San Fernando. How can I help? If I should just donate to the municipality, or should I just give it, or pack it myself and distribute? So they said it's better if I just distribute them and give it to them myself. So that's what we did. We will show some videos of what we did that time. Of course, because I have also this heart to help other people. I may have the means or the money, but that's not just how we can help. We can help. Be a volunteer. It's free. So, and be there for that family or that person, even though you're affected too. So there are many ways. So what else? In your own very small ways, you can help people. So how can we keep our faith even when we experience hardship? We've talked about this one many times too. let's go to the chapter first, and then we can talk about, so 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 8 and 9. So it says here, we are inflicted in every way but not crushed, perplexed but not driven to despair, persecuted but not forsaken, struck down but not destroyed. For me, what happened is really, really impacted a lot of people. But the bigger picture is we're alive. We are alive. And, as Filipinos too, we are very, very reliable. And we can get back up. And with the help of a lot of people, of course, we can, with the government that distributing some relief goods from the donations, from the higher government, of course, the volunteers, of course, we can, make, or we can rebuild with their help too, because I know governments here in San Fernando, that's what I know for now, that they are giving out some relief goods, distributing relief goods in every barangays. And of course, they are also, what do you call that? The housing, if you are affected with, the typhoon, I think they're giving you something like, something to get your house, rebuilt or repaired. So go to your, or ask your barangays if there are, you can get some help from them. So I think I got the question. So it's different now, but as I said, go to your government to get helped. But there are a lot of non-profit organizations that I've seen in social media, Facebook, there are a lot of people that's been donating to your municipalities to help you guys. But for me, I just do it my way. So especially because a lot of people have messaged too that they haven't had received any relief goods from the government or from their barangay. So that's what I did. I went to that barangay and gave them some, rice, canned goods, and noodles. So that's what we packed and what we gave out. So how can we keep faith? Just think of this. Everything happens for a reason. And how can I say this? In every suffering, in every natural disaster, you can see who are helping you. You can see, people's true colors, who it's not only the people around you, maybe of course the government. This is a wide awakening too. I'm not saying that this this politician or something that but this is, I don't think I'm not gonna do politics here. So, but you will see, it's not only during natural disaster, but in times of problems that you're going through. At the end of that, who do you seek? So it's just Him, God. So do not, take or forget about Him, especially when you're doing good, you're succeeding, when everything is going in your ways, going good around you. But do not ever forget about Him, especially in your suffering problems. As I said, just don't go start your routine to pray, to read your Bible, to to worship Him, to talk to Him. Do not forget that. Every day you should be talking to Him, because it's when suffering comes, when problem comes, it's easier for you to think that this is just a season that you have to go through, and at the end of that, He will still be there for you. You may not have everything, everything might be taken away from you. You have nothing right now. Having faith, you know that you have everything because you have Him. So yeah, He will not leave you. He will always be there for you, especially when in times of problems, when times of your season. So yeah, He will always be there for you. He won't leave you. So as I said earlier, there's always a promise of hope from Him. So there's always a test, a reason why this is happening in your life. But have faith. So guys, that's the end of the question and answer. But always, as I said, always read your Bible, pray, talk, worship Him. So yeah, if you need any Bibles, let me know and I can send you. We have a lot of pending orders from different churches, different people, different towns, and they're all pending because I'm ordering them. I'm still ordering them, but yeah, I still have at least 100 people or 150 people that's waiting. I'm so sorry, but I just need to order more from a supplier in China, because it's easier for me to have a lot in stock here, because there are a lot of people wanting to have one, and I want to give everything at once. So if you are one of them, please bear with me. We are still in renovation of our house, so I'm still in the process of ordering them. By when I'm done ordering and having them shipped to me, I will ship them to you guys. I'm so sorry if it's all pending right now, but yeah, you will get it for sure. I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 23 English Bibles and 3 Tagalog Bibles here that I can give out. You know, I can ship them if you badly need it. So message me, comment down below. I hope this vlog helped you in, helped you to help other people too, especially those people who are in need right now here in La Union. So we still don't have internet, but we're grateful that we have the power already, the electricity, so we can have a good night's sleep. But as I said earlier, our house is severely affected by the typhoon, so we're in renovation. So yeah, and I hope you guys stay safe and be grateful that you guys are alive. Don't look at the negative, that you guys have lost everything. You did not. Because first thing, the most important, you still have it. Still Him. Okay? Still God. Okay, guys. I hope you have learned a lot. I hope you guys can help other people in your own simple little ways. So, yeah. Love you guys. Bye. Who wants to give it to them?
Where, dude? Oh, we're doing a drive-by?
Oh,
Hello.
you lock the door.
Let's look.
Oh, six. Galing. Oh, galing. Strong.
Strong.
Ryan.
Why you get less from me, baby?
Bang! You're not ready. You're so funny. One each po, one each.
That's why my house.
Joe, what happened? What happened? Was it too big? I wasn't ready.
Ang bigat.
Ayun, garudan talaga.
Hindi nakapag-ready.
behind us.
Thank you very much. Malaking tulong sa amin to. Thank you. Salamat. Thank you.
Here. Two.
There, I want to get that one now. Right here.
Lumayo. Lumayo. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Ito na yung ano, nagbigay
Thank
na
you.
ako kay nanay mo.
Ay, bigla pa si nanay.
Uy, mo. O, kuya. Kuya, isusuga kayo. Thank you po. Bunga, nakakuha kami dyan. Thank you.